Gentlemen,
It's been a minute.
it has been a minute. It was a summer break.
It's going. It's
I had
almost
back
over.
to school.
Back to school, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, school just started. I had all these thoughts in my head of like things that I wanted to open with and say to start with, and then we started talking about Digimon backstage right before this, and my mind is fucking blank. Let me get this pulled up. I suppose before we could even do anything, we could run that fucking trailer and then just let it play through, and then we can stop after that. Let me turn this music off. Okay.
We could talk about it as we watch it and pause.
Yeah, if you guys need me to pause, just let me know.
I watched it again like 30-45 minutes ago before I hopped on with you guys.
All right. Let me know if this is too loud when I start it.
No, that's good. Can you full screen it, Ty?
Yep.
There you go.
I think this show. I think it's gonna hit. I think it's gonna be
It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a dark horse.
I
Like
would
one
have
that
to agree.
a lot of people are gonna sleep on it.
They're so proud of themselves.
You know what kind of vibe I got when I saw some of these scenes? I got like almost like a Game of Thrones kind of vibe.
That's someone like me.
That fucking one dude was in Game of Thrones.
Would ever get
It's
inside
probably
their
what's
house.
doing it, but it just feels like it's
Yes,
gonna have that
Commander.
vibe.
The Empire is choking us so slowly. We're starting not to notice.
Dark Troopers.
What I'm asking is
Dark
this.
Troopers.
Wouldn't you rather give it all to something real? I need all the heroes I can get.
For the greater good.
Call it what you will.
Let's call it.
So I was really pumped to see Saw Gerrera again.
You were
Man,
pumped?
he's a fucking madman.
Yeah,
Damn.
he's one of my favorite characters from the whole animated series and stuff.
You hate to love him.
Yeah,
He's like one of those guys that you kind of want on. You're glad he's on your side, but goddamn it, the fucker's kind of a liability sometimes.
yeah.
War.
There's fermenting out there, son. Pockets of fermenting. You're in my net. Are you a fish? Or are you a thief? You're slipping. I'm not slipping. I've just been hiding for too long. As long as everyone thinks I'm an irritation, there's a good chance they'll miss what I'm really doing.
What are you really doing?
This is what revolution looks like.
I'm tired of losing.
Okay.
Pretty sick.
Yeah.
Honestly,
That was a good 2-minute trailer.
It's gonna be a dark horse. A lot of people. You don't really see the hype like the Obi-Wan hype, which is fine. Like, I mean, they might do like a tour where they send the main actors off or whatever, and that's kind of where you'll get the overall vibe of who's going to be in the show a lot more. But you don't really, there isn't the Obi hype to this, and I think that's fine. I'm all for it. Let's keep it DL, whatever. And I really do think this show is going to hit. I think it's going to be a dark horse because there isn't any big name characters that anybody can fuck up.
Yeah.
Looks like it's packed full of action. I believe it's probably going to have some really good storytelling. It's going to be an original story, and it'll fill, some even more gaps. It's basically a prequel to a fucking prequel to New Hope. And
so because they created Cassian, right? He's never been in like any like comics or anything like that.
That I do not know.
I don't
one of the
know.
legends or anything.
Because that makes it. It seems like when they can kind of take a character of their own and run with it, they do a good job of it.
I think they'll do one thing well that they haven't done in other shows like Kenobi. They're going to make us actually care about characters that aren't necessarily important.
Yeah,
Like Kenobi, think about all the side characters in Kenobi that you're like, okay, they died. He got blown up. I don't, he was there for like 5 seconds. I knew the guy's name. That was it. Like they did such a poor job of like building the suspense around the side characters, whether they were dying or helping,
yeah. I see. Like, is it 12 episodes?
Oh, it's like, isn't it 21 or some shit? It's quite a few. Because I know they're coming out the gate with 3-episode premiere.
Yeah.
I want to say it's quite a few.
Yeah, which is kind of nice to see. We're getting so used to having these shorter seasons and stuff like that with the other shows.
Yeah.
So at first, it's just going to be the first 12 episodes.
But they renewed it for a season 2. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of already.
Yeah, it looks like there's going to be more.
Okay. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Saw Gerrera kind of making an appearance. I think kind of the main question that a lot of people, or speculative question, I guess you could say, that a lot of people might be thinking is this is around the time that the Rebels are running around too in the show Rebels.
I was actually, it took me backstage. It took me so long. There's so much willpower not to start talking about that because I wanted to save it for this.
What's up, Robert?
Welcome.
My father right there, everybody. I'm gonna say hello.
Robert's like, I don't know if Robert's going downhill or uphill. Like I tuned into like a live video of him eating a cheeseburger from Sonic with pickles on it. And he was like, and then he started drinking a shake from Sonic with pickle flavor. I'm like, is this what we're becoming, Robert? A food review guy now? Robert's food reviews.
Hey, people would take his reviews serious, so
probably would.
But what do you think, Dallas? Are we gonna get any Rebels in here at all?
No.
None.
I think so. But I don't know. I think the show's gonna honestly blow us away. I think we're gonna be like excited to talk about it every week.
I hope. I know that back when the prequels kind of came out, one thing that a lot of people hated was the political side of the prequels. Like a lot of people said it was too wordy, too political or whatever. I think this show, you're going to see the true, like how things kind of ran behind the scenes for like the Emperor and the political parties and this and that. And basically.
Yeah. They showed the Senate a couple times, which was cool.
And
what would you give it on a 10-star rating?
Well, if it's pickled flavored, fuck it too. I'd try it. Just say I tried it.
No, it's cool seeing those shots of the Senate and everything. You're like, okay, gonna see hopefully a little. It's probably a ton of story, ton of backstory, probably a ton of information we're gonna get hopefully out of Star Wars on this that we haven't had before.
Mon Mothma almost, she kind of gives off the Sleeper Agent vibe, but I mean, this is going to tie into that whole political party thing. She's got to be on the Senate and this and that, and you saw how everything played out with her afterwards. But Bail Organa, you're going to see him in it too, maybe, potentially, probably
a little. I don't know. They probably won't do a Leia. I wouldn't think like a teenager Leia.
I feel like if we get any appearances, there'll be somebody on the side of the Empire. That's probably going to be more realistic than anything else.
Let's see.
What about a Vader?
And the Emperor too, possibly.
Yeah. I think it might be just by judging by Saw Gerrera in the trailer. It might be a little pre-Ghost Crew. It might just be, if any Rebels, it'd probably just be Hera and Kanan and Zeb.
This is like, I think the timeline is 5 years before A New Hope. That's
Saw looked
like
a little less battle worn in that trailer than
he,
in
he
Rogue
still had
One.
that scar though.
True. He didn't have the breathing apparatus though on him.
He hasn't quite taken up vaping yet.
Hopefully this show makes us just love Rogue One even more. You know,
Yeah.
that would be awesome that we could just, because I would hate for us this to sour something about Rogue One for us, you know.
Right. And Rogue One was a really, really good movie. A lot of people have that in their top 5, like
Yeah.
all Star Wars.
It was another.
Media.
It was a sleeper movie too. You know.
Yeah. Ty, do you have that trailer still handy?
Yeah. Let me exit out my full screen here.
Go to the part kind of around when you get to Saw's camp right there. You can skip ahead. Let me add it to the stream here.
It's just after this, I think.
Right there. Pause it right there.
So that is that same planet. It looks like.
Go back a little bit to the where that dude standing there with the rifle looked like a fucking Tusken Raider rifle. Like the scene right before this one.
Right before.
Oh.
The heroes I can get.
Right there. Okay, so that's the prototype X-Wing right there, isn't it? That's before the X-Wing was an X-Wing. That's what the
Nice
rebellion started
catch.
with. And then where was the other part? Because yeah, a lot of these people are actually in Saw's crew on like Rebels and stuff.
Yeah.
That dude's pretty dope looking.
Yeah, they actually do a really good job with those. They've never missed with his character design in any of the media that he's been in. And the species name off the top of my head, I have no fucking clue. I know it starts with a T. Two hoses, maybe. I don't know.
Two was it?
You got two hoses. And then what was another part? That part where the Game of Thrones dude in the IBS uniform, all white. I think it was towards the beginning.
Towards the beginning. Okay.
Yeah, like not that dude or chick. Sorry. Assuming genders. Right there. Go back. Where it showed the Senate afterward. Yep. Oh, where's that? Right. It showed all the Senate seats and stuff. Right there. That one. Yeah, they had the logo right there too. They swapped that out.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Oh, right there in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn, nice catch.
And I think that was kind of some of the noticeable things. And then a lot of the opening scenes, they were actually filmed like on location in, was it New Zealand? Scotland, maybe. It was one of them.
I think it was somewhere in England, I thought.
Like they didn't do kind of like the Mando deal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they have a fancy word for CGI for it, but
it was all done in the UK.
Yeah, and I know they've, some of the producers and stuff have come on. So like we'd have to hike up for hours just to get one shot type thing.
Damn.
But yeah, I mean, you're going to get the, you see people of the rebellion, they look, there's our fourth right there, creeping in the shadows.
It's over me.
But you would, you get the vibe like with the rebellion, like dirty, grungy, not a whole lot going on. And you can see like the chokehold that,
you almost get like Great Depression vibes.
Yeah, you get like, because I mean, this is like early rebellion, very early rebellion.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why their weapons are shit. The fucking X-Wing is
Yeah.
shit. But I mean, that's what makes shows that we've seen already, like Rebels, and how they got the weapons and the ships, the cargo ships, the stuff, like how rob from the rich, give to the poor, pretty much type of thing.
Because that's how they started like building like the X-Wings and stuff, right? Is like Saw's crew would just go and like pretty much raid and siege everything from the Empire.
Pretty much, yeah, and then
repurpose it.
A lot of different ways. And I want to say there was I don't remember where it was, but they had one of the Star Destroyers that had the antennas on the side. Not quite right there.
After or before?
It might have been towards the end. It shows where it has like a whole fleet of Star Destroyers.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Look at those helmets. They kind of look like
So not these, obviously.
Nope.
It's like Kylo Ren helmet.
Out there, son.
They're in space.
Is that Vader's ship? I mean, obviously, there's a bunch of ships like this, but
no, it could be somebody of higher ranking.
Yeah.
Maybe that could be that person's. I know they had a really significant role, but that's those. Oh, God damn it, Dallas! Do you remember what IBS stands for? International Bureau of No. It's something. They're above like the Grand Admirals and stuff. Like they're basically the hired
Imperial Security Bureau.
ISB. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, they're basically like Palpatine's little
secret law enforcement organization.
Yeah, like they're above like kind of everybody else. Like when you have like the Sith pyramid scheme and you know they basically run off of fear. Like at the top you got like Palpatine, and then next, you know, you could have like Vader, and then like those ISBs are like right there too. So to see like them have a more prominent role in this series, I think definitely something that we have not seen a lot of in past Star Wars media. And this dude right here. I want to say he's that same dude that, you know, put on that nice robe and put on the rings and stuff. And it looked like he was greeting like political party people. But now in this shot, you see him shooting at a
He's obviously
TIE fighter.
both sides.
So, you know, maybe working with and or for Mon Mothma type deal.
So just so
okay, hell yeah,
kind of knows who Mon Mothma is you want me to fast forward to where she's at? Or?
No, I want to try and find that Star Destroyer that I was talking about. That had
I think it's right after this.
I've just been hiding for too long.
That thing?
No, you'll see it. You'll know.
Oh, right there. Oh, shit. Missed it.
Yeah. Okay. These were early prototypes before like in A New Hope and stuff, before like the Star Destroyer's actual true design is what it is now. They had these big ass antennas on them. So now this is kind of like a nod to back like Lucas's vision right here.
Yeah.
That's cool.
They had I'm assuming they're antennas. They might be laser guns. I have no fucking clue. But yeah, it's cool to see that little nod in there. And then where's that little red droid at? That's probably going to be the future cash grab toy for Star Wars for the kids.
He's towards the end, isn't he?
I know they had him at SDCC.
I thought I saw it. Yeah, somewhere in here.
Very brief cameo.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Dark Troopers, isn't it? I kind of said that during when we were doing the first watch through. You didn't really see him,
right?
Death Trooper. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll go back to the Death Troopers.
I had a million too. Yep.
Dude, when Rogue One starts out and you see those guys for the first time, they're so fucking sick. That's like one of my favorite troopers, man. Honestly, they're so
good. The overall beginning of that movie, like it's
beautiful.
It's set like the perfect aesthetic for the whole rest of the movie. I loved it, and it looks like they've captured that same type of vibe with this show.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and that like you get that like that grungy vibe from Rogue One.
Yeah,
like the whole movie is just grungy and dirty, and you can tell they're just pretty much fighting for their lives and freedom.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, the thing about this show, no Jedi or nothing. It's straight up, you know, rebels versus the big bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the more we sit here and talk about it, the more hyped I get for it.
Yes.
So, do you think that guy is
Am I good to stop sharing?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
guy that we're talking about putting the rings on and stuff that looks like he's playing both sides? Do you think he's a senator?
I get the vibe of that. If I knew the actor's name, you could easily look up who the hell he is, but I wouldn't even know who to Google.
I've read like 80% of episode 3 of the book, and it's almost like the rebellion starts in that book because it's basically a group of senators that get together. Bail Organa and Padme is even one of them, and like a bunch of other senators are the ones that like try to go up against Palpatine before Order 66 happens. And it just makes me wonder if that guy is like kind of part of that group of senators with like Bail Organa, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all
You should get a
organized.
list of if you can find one, get a list of some of those people together, and it'd be kind of cool to see if any of those people make an appearance in here.
Yeah,
because that is probably spot on of who some of these people probably will be. That is going to be, I don't want to say the spark of the rebellion. I feel like every show we watch, this is going to be the spark of the rebellion or whatever. Like,
well,
you always hear that. But
I believe that this is it, like 100%. And it'll be kind of cool because we obviously know that Bail like started the whole thing, but it'll be very cool to hopefully see the people that helped him in the Senate and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing it all himself, obviously.
Yeah.
That's too impossible of a task. Let me ask a question. Do you think so? Think about the only clone we really saw in Kenobi, and that was way before this, a couple years before this, right? Obviously 5-10 years before this, something like that.
Yeah,
and the only clone we saw was old and aged, you know, because of their aging that happens to them. But they show that first trailer we saw, they show a bunch of what looks like clones. So it makes me wonder if they're just still reusing the same armor at this point. Because it's not Stormtrooper armor that you see get off of. It looks like clone armor on that first trailer.
Damn it, Tyrell, pull it back up.
It's not this trailer. It's the first one they did.
Okay.
They're like hopping off a dropship.
See, I watched
I'll find this trailer and then I'll share it.
Over again. I
What'd you
wonder
say?
if the Stormtroopers will actually have better aim in this one. You don't ever really see Stormtroopers be badasses.
It's the teaser trailer you're thinking, right?
Just the very first one that came out that we saw.
Yeah, this
been
one's
out for a
only
couple
like a minute.
YouTube first Andor trailer Dallas saw.
This was in May 26, 2022.
That's probably right.
So
Ty, the IT guy. Yeah, it's a cold day in hell when Ty's our IT guy.
Yeah, I'm not getting paid enough for this shit right here. I'm just gonna say that.
Can you tell me why I'm not getting my notifications for Facebook?
You're gonna have to talk to Mr. Zuckerberg on that.
Also, what's my email password?
All right, here we go. I'm gonna full screen this. Let me know when to pause it, D.
I don't think this is it. I don't remember this.
This was the only other trailer I saw.
I don't think I've ever seen this.
You've never seen this trailer?
I don't remember that part.
Really?
That's my kids in the morning.
Yeah, this
This
is not
them
the one
too. Is that Rey
There's that-
Skywalker?
There's that droid.
Yeah.
It's a Wally
see.
droid.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Uh-oh. I don't know what just happened.
Okay, what was the junk planet on Fallen Order? What was that called?
Oh, fuck. Jordan, you've played. If you're still in the comments, you've played Fallen Order a lot more than I have. What's the junk that starts in the Fallen Order?
Anyway, I wonder if this is that same planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not this.
What? That's the dropship, isn't it, right there?
Yeah, they'll come out here shortly. So there's some clone. So you kind of get a peek at them right there.
They're so proud of themselves. So fat and satisfied.
everywhere. They're watching me now.
Soon enough, these days will end. There will be no rules going forward. People are standing up.
Yeah, there you go. They're kind of.
Okay.
They're not
Helmets,
kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't look like your normal. That looks like clone helmets.
Baraka.
That's what a reckoning sounds like.
Better now that we can play stuff on here.
Yes.
God, let's just fucking run a whole bunch of episodes of shit tonight.
Watch the Goofy movie. Put it on.
Don't tempt me. I would do that too. I fucking love that movie.
There's a TikTok out there where some dude he overlaps the Goofy voice with like Palpatine's voice or something, and it's
no.
I laugh so hard.
I'm excited.
Yes.
It's gonna be good.
I think I'm on vacation that whole week when it comes out.
Oh shit.
I wonder how long the episodes are. I wonder if they're gonna be 45-minute, half hour.
I would say they'd probably be right in that range for the first 3. Maybe
Give us
get
the
2 hours
Boba
of
Fett
content.
treatment. Get 35 minutes to 50 minutes. You don't know.
I wonder why they're giving us 3. It's always fun to try to figure out what reasoning they use to give us multiple episodes.
I have a theory, and it is probably because the first episode is probably going to suck. To where your average Star Wars person who's going to say, oh, because the day that it comes out, it's going to be all over on the Disney Plus app. And then your average Disney viewer is probably going to log in and say, oh, a new Disney original show. Let's check it out, honey. Go grab the popcorn.
Do you think there's going to be some child that he's got to like take care of and carry around the galaxy?
They do like that father-daughter role.
Fucking better not. If they do the daddy-daughter thing, or what was the other thing that we fucking called out in the last show? We said that they do it every single one, but yeah, if the daddy-daughter thing is in this, then Disney has daddy issues or something, abandonment issues. Goofy movie was a banger, certified 10. Second one was good too.
Not as good.
Not as good. No, I'll agree with you there. But anyways, I'm sure the first episode's probably gonna be really slow burn. Second one will start to set the plot, and then third one's gonna be a banger. Be a fucking heater. I wish they'd just make episode one.
The third one's definitely going to be the banger, because then they're going to make you wait a week to get the other one.
But yeah, that's probably why. So then you can loop in all the people who aren't fucking eating and sleeping and breathing Star Wars, that are going to watch it that first night that a new Disney original series comes out, to try and get them hooked to come back next week. Because I don't know if She-Hulk is doing that. Half the people say it's amazing and funny and awesome, then the other half say, what the fuck is this shit? I have not watched it, so I will not say anything.
Question.
I have not either.
Do you think that, well, more of a prediction from both of you, do you think there will be a moment in this TV show that is just as epic and just as jaw-dropping as the Anakin or Vader versus Kenobi fight scene in the Kenobi show?
No.
Yeah, you think there'll be any part
up
to that?
It would have to be Vader and Kenobi meeting again. It just really fuck up the whole canon timeline. I don't know.
On the flip side of that, do you think we'll have a moment as terrible as Leia doing parkour through the woods and no one being able to catch her?
I hope so.
I hope not. I don't want to think about that.
They're going to show Cassian as a 5-year-old kid running away from people.
I think since it is all new characters and stuff, and we're not emotionally attached to any of them, well, me personally, I'm not. I don't think we're going to have it up on this, you know,
Pedestal.
pillar
Yeah.
of expectation that it has to meet. You know, you're going to be able to turn it on, sit down, and enjoy it. Like, God, I really hope they don't fucking miss this week or.
Going like the Rogue One way, what was your guys' first thoughts on Cassian's character?
I thought he was
I
kind
thought
of
he
a
was an
scumbag
asshole.
at first.
Yeah,
Because he like basically gets that guy killed in the beginning.
yeah. Like my
Like,
first thought was,
damn.
man, fuck this guy. Like, and then
But-
you end up loving him at the end of the show.
Right, but by how he like sacrifices himself at the end, it's like almost nothing was more important than the rebellion. That guy's
His
life,
own
his
death.
own life, like that's kind of one way of looking at it, you know.
Well, yeah, like
It's a really
he
good point.
tells Jin like she's just getting into this. He was born into it. He's
Right,
been fighting that fight his whole life.
right.
You know, after watching Rogue One, I hope a lot of people do go back and watch Rogue One before they like. I know Rogue One kind of came out in a time where a lot of people the fan base was literally cracking right down the middle
Yeah,
with the Star Wars movies, the sequels, I guess. And
I think no one had any expectations going into it.
I hope a lot of people go back, they watch Rogue One, or you know, if you haven't seen it, please do yourself
you
a
need
favor,
to watch that.
go back and watch it.
That is like a movie when I am like kind of jonesing for Star Wars content, like just to watch something Star Wars. I will almost 9 times out of 10 I'll put Rogue One on.
I'll put that or Solo on. I like Solo too a lot.
like
I know a lot of
Solo
people
a
don't,
lot.
It's
but-
good. I wish Woody Harrelson's character was played by somebody else.
Like who?
Anybody. I don't know. I see Zombieland every time I see him.
Oh, okay.
I see him freaking out about Twinkies every time. But
Dude, it is some thunderstorming here.
Is it
buddy.
bad there?
No, not crazy.
No. not
Wherever
yet.
my parents are in like New Mexico somewhere, and they were like, "We're gonna go see this place called Carlsbad Caverns," and it's so flooded, like there's 150 people trapped there. They can't even get out. Where my dad's trying to
Holy
go, my mom is trying to
shit.
go. So
Jesus.
do think we'll see anyone other than Cassian from Rogue One and obviously Saw, but like maybe Jin's dad, Galen.
I
Good.
don't think we will in these first 12 episodes because what I was reading, those second 12 episodes are supposed to lead right all the way into Rogue One. So I bet they show some of that.
Yeah.
Do you think? Okay. Well, now that I know that there's a season 2, I bet did we get Obi? We didn't get a post-credit scene. God, I couldn't think of that fucking word. Post-credit scene. But I guess we wouldn't need one in Obi because that was kind of just a standalone thing. But this, since you know it's going to be a season 2, I bet the Rebels show up in the post-credit scene. Ghost crew. I guess you can call them not the Rebels. Everybody's kind of the Rebels in the show.
Yeah.
Ghost crew.
Yeah, the Ghost crew. I don't know if we'll necessarily get Ezra right away. Maybe later on in season 2. But
They're all going to be there.
you think they're all going to be there?
I don't know. I hope so.
Well, I don't know if you guys remember this part in Rogue One, but they're trying to get off of that planet, and over the PA or the intercom or whatever, someone pages Captain Syndulla to report to the flight deck or whatever.
That couldn't have been Hera's dad, though, maybe, could it?
No, I don't think so.
Did Hera's dad die in Rebels?
Didn't he die in
I don't-
Clone Wars? Because in the final season of one of the seasons of Clone Wars, they show Hera as a young kid on her planet. And I think
I'm
her
gonna
dad.
have to fucking dive into that after this.
Death Trooper
Death
series
Trooper.
would be sick.
That would just to see how they were created and stuff like that, like the training rituals they went through and shit.
What's confusing is they put that book out, that old Legends book called Death Troopers, though, too, which is not about these Death Troopers, about those troopers that are stuck on that. Oh, shit, what is it? I've got it over here somewhere. Does that knock everything over? This book.
The horror book. I still
Yes.
need to read that one. What was taking over? It's zombie stormtroopers, isn't it?
Yeah, something like
Pretty
that.
much.
That would be kind of dope.
Is it like a space bacteria started taking over his ship?
I need to read it. I bought it. Every time we go to Barnes and Noble, because we literally go every week. I just buy one of those books because they're like $9.
Good. I still need to read that Ahsoka one, but I still have time.
Yeah, I haven't
Alright.
started that one yet. Oh, I'm a chapter into that one. Never mind.
Oh God.
Not all of them, just Slave one. I don't. Oh, I can't call it Slave anymore. Just Boba Fett's ship. He's all right.
Call it Slave one. Won't judge you. I kind of regret not getting that one down in South Dakota now that we're home, but the price wasn't right on it. I didn't like it.
You can buy it on Amazon for like $40. It's on sale.
Oh, I'm talking about the vintage. The one that I found at that fucking flea market.
Yes, yeah, that was sick.
Cool to see in person. I've never seen one in person before.
I need to go buy that flea market or whatever it is in here in Ozark and look at all those vintage ones there for you.
Oh yeah.
Any luck on your research
What's that?
about were you looking up the store or the Clone Wars stuff, Sky?
No, I'm gonna do it
Okay.
afterwards.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a reference to Hera. But
Okay. Yeah. Could go
so we
either
could
way.
definitely, yeah, that would be badass to get a post-credit scene with audio.
There was an audiobook for that book, Dallas.
The Death Trooper one?
I actually might look into that.
I'm sure there is. I mean, if you go, you've got an iPhone, right? Just go to the books on there, and there's like every Star Wars book ever is done in audiobook format.
Jordan, you're talking about the book that he had up, right? Oh man, it's fucking Halloween season 2. Hell yeah.
Also, on that same Apple Books, there's Lord of the Rings, and it's narrated by Andy Serkis, which is beautiful. You guys know who Andy Serkis is, right?
You're not.
So Andy Serkis.
That's on the audio.
Hell yeah.
Andy Serkis is like huge for doing like CGI acting. He did Golem. He did Snoke. He is in Marvel movie. He plays Claw, the guy that gets his hand cut off, and then the Killmonger kills him in Black Panther.
Okay.
Damn.
He's just like an awesome overall actor. So his voice is killer on that.
The amount of just like content that's coming out this fall and winter, like not even Star Wars, like it's insane. Like
Yeah, we'll have to talk some. We should all watch the Game of Thrones show and then
I'm
maybe the
definitely
Lord of the
watching
Rings
that
show
tomorrow.
too and talk about that.
I'm down
it's
for it.
tomorrow, right? That it comes out. The Game of Thrones,
Tomorrow, but then Lord of the Rings doesn't start till early September.
September 9th or something like that. I think.
Yeah. So
We could do
Streaming
like
season is upon us, gentlemen.
you guys
Usually-
need to watch.
we could do like a weekend review.
You can fucking cover everything.
Yeah,
You got
Yeah,
Bad
cool.
Batch too coming
yeah.
up.
Shoot.
When's that getting dropped?
Next season.
Do we have an official date on that yet?
I know. Right after Andor, maybe
Okay.
November. And then Mando is February.
And
Ahsoka is
Ahsoka's,
the end of next year, pretty much a year from now.
yeah.
We
You guys got
probably.
Primal.
What is it about?
It's about this caveman. It's an animated show. It's about a
Oh.
caveman and a T-Rex that like partner up together.
Okay, is it funny? Is it like adult
No.
animation funny?
No, it's not funny. It's just
Oh.
like killer. It's just badass.
Okay.
It's like no real talking because he's a caveman, and he's a T-Rex. But
Are you
just
talking? Is it like Turok? Is his name Turok?
it is like Samurai Jack because the guy that made Samurai Jack made that.
Okay. Oh boy,
I got a bad badge
Yeah.
for you,
there it is.
Robert. I'm glad you're hanging out here, man.
Love you.
I know we're not reviewing pickle burgers, but
Hey, you never know. We could start.
you got to
We'll
meet
try
Robert in
more.
real life.
I have to drive like 2 hours to get a Sonic anything.
Robert's an interesting fellow.
Is he full of wisdom and knowledge?
No,
Oh,
he's shorter than I expected to. He'd probably play like one of the review.
Jesus.
there it goes. Off the rails.
He's kind of like one of the dwarves, like with his beard from like Lord of the Rings. That's what he reminds me of. You get cosplay for Halloween pretty good.
Good. Robert, do straight edge people celebrate Halloween?
Well, he's a Jehovah's Witness, so no, he doesn't.
Oh.
It's weird without Remy on here.
Yeah.
Just watching from the shadows.
You still there, bro?
We'll have him for episode 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Dallas, your dad will finally have some more Spotify content too.
Yeah, that's all he does is listen to podcasts on Spotify. I'm trying to get his own Spotify, man. I'll be driving to work trying to listen to music, and it kicks on what he's listening to, and I'm listening to some freaking podcast about ghosts in Montana.
Montana's a lot of ghosts, a lot of UFOs too.
Yeah,
he's all about that stuff, man.
Dude, I'm not
he's
even gonna go there. Yep. So, Andor.
Yeah, get back on
September 21st.
I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be awesome.
It'll be a good time. Optimistic. But I'm a lot more optimistic for the show than Kenobi was. I think Kenobi, I was a lot more nervous. Like, God, I really hope this doesn't suck, this one.
Yeah. Really hope they don't fuck it up.
They only fucked up half of it. Don't worry.
But, yeah, we can leave it at that. And then when episodes 1, 2, and 3 drop, we'll get on here and we'll see if we have a happy Dallas, sad Dallas, or Dallas is even on the internet anymore after it.
It would take a lot for me to be like upset about this show. I don't have.
I was worried about you there for a minute.
Just Kenobi was those first 3 episodes were just so rough. So rough.
Looks pretty bad.
We'll be fine though. This show will bring us all together. It's gonna have that like low key. I remember like the first couple times I watched Game of Thrones, I was like, I didn't know anything about it, didn't know anything about the characters, but like you watch a couple episodes and you're in love with it. I think that's how this show might be, possibly. Okay, Robert, you're one to talk, buddy. You're the one always throwing comic books on your bed because you're not good enough for you.
Jordan, how have you not finished Kenobi yet? Like, you think you're just gonna slide that comment in there and then like not to get away with it? Like, what the hell?
I'll blast one more time.
You watched all the trash and didn't finish any of the good ones, basically.
Could have been, yeah.
I am what remains.
Well, gentlemen, anything else to add?
Not for now.
All good right there. God, when the hell? What are we, a month away?
Yeah.
I guess we kind of did the preview stream a little early. I don't know. We'll see if we get another trailer before then, and we can do another one. If not,
Yep.
Sure, we'll see you guys before then, probably. But yeah, let's get on to get this done. Glad we finally figured out how to watch trailers on here.
Yeah.
Shout out Tyrell. Hell yeah.
I want to pay a raise, please.
Shout out Microsoft Edge.
Hell yeah. Shout out Microsoft Edge and not Firefox. It's technical difficulties on my end. I'll admit my faults.
So you said Edge kind of just screws with your computer a little too much?
It's choppy.
Yeah. I think I remember we were trying to get it figured out one day.
Because we were doing a stream. It might have been a card stream one of those nights, but it would just it just seemed a little choppy. It's where it was bugging me, and then I just jumped back on Firefox, logged back into StreamYard and ran smooth. So I don't know. Maybe it wasn't updated. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. Oh, gotta put you on blast one more time.
I need facial hair.
You need to finish Kenobi before you fucking come at me. Like, get out of here.
Appreciate you, Robert.
Thumbs up. Dang, Robert.
Chrome. Okay. Well, I'm gonna start playing with some of that shit. Firefox might have to go.
Firefox is like OG too.
I know. But hey, we pride ourselves on being the lowest production Star Wars podcast. So we could do it without audio. I'd hear it. I tell you guys about it.
We just all click play at the same time.
I could hold my phone up here and watch it like that on the webcam.
Make the sound effects.
That's Remy's job. He knows the whole
do our own voiceovers and shit.
Lightsaber battle sequences. He's special effects. I'm just the IT guy.
Miss you, Remy. Hope your D&D session. It's a lot of fun.
Hope it sucked.
I hope you died. Just kidding.
Well,
Shout out to low grade. Hell yeah.
I don't plug them.
Well, Robert's been chilling. He's been all right. He wasn't too perverted this stream. He's pretty mild.
Shout out Whatnot and all the Instagram flippers for scamming people at YouTube. Shout out to you guys. You're the real ones for scamming the comic book community.
Shout out
Get that one
to
in
shops
too.
that go to
I'm gonna
Walmart.
post that on TikTok.
But that's also what you get for buying modern variants. Trash. Go buy Golden Age, Silver Age, Bronze Age, any of that. Way better. Invest your money into keys. Okay, you heard it here first. Keys.
What about like Fat Thor? First appearance of Fat Thor.
I wouldn't know what that is.
I mean, there is a key for it.
Anything's better than that comic book. Like, it has 4 staples in it. That's all you need to know.
You want me to just end this stream and then start another one and just let you rant for a half hour?
No, I don't care. I enjoyed the drama, honestly, on Instagram.
It's fun to watch from the shadows sometimes.
If Wax Wonder is watching this, please DM me how you felt about that drama. I would like to know.
Fat Thor is my favorite.
He is. That was peak Mel.
He's got the
Right
dad
there.
bod going.
Hell yeah.
Gives us hope. Dallas, I didn't realize like you were matching your whole ensemble there with the same color hat and
I
everything.
didn't really
That's-
realize it. I just put this pullover on because it was comfortable. I always wear this hat. Yeah, man, I don't think I do need a blog. I don't think anyone would listen to it. Hey, my aunt is a terrible person, and she did hard time. She did like 7 years in jail, prison, and she started a blog. It was really crazy. Like from prison, you could read about her life. Like she fell in love with this other woman. It's crazy. Just check it out.
Shout out.
That was a hell of a lot to take in.
I got more stories about my family, man. I could tell you.
Fuck yeah.
I don't think my
Yeah.
dad would keep listening to the podcast, but
We can give you a pseudonym. You can be anonymous and just
Right.
tell us.
Phallus Tepper.
Put that Boba Fett helmet on and we'll start a new stream.
Oh shoot!
You could be Fulcrum.
We should get Hunter on one of these. He's got a whole setup and everything.
Should.
Sounds hot. Send me the link. She's up in Oregon, bro. She's not too far from you. You could just shoot up there and see her.
Does Hunter number 2 Dallas does he indulge in the Star Wars stuff?
Oh yeah. Him. He's got another friend too that cuts hair with him. That they stream together. He's pretty big into Star Wars stuff too. We were gonna get both of them on one of the Kenobi streams, but it just never worked out.
Oh, okay. Well, we have 12 episodes of Andor that we
Even
can.
if it doesn't even have to be about a certain, we can just get their ideas for Star Wars and stuff too.
Fuck
Yeah.
It's streaming season is damn near
Yeah.
here to where all this content and shit coming out.
The dog days of summer are almost over.
Thank God. It's finally starting to cool off here.
It was like 80 today, and that felt like winter here.
It was nice today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess on that note, we'll call her night.
Thanks,
Remy?
everyone.
Miss you.
Thanks for hanging out, Robert.
I guess peep the IG page for updates on upcoming episodes and shit. I don't really think we'll probably put this one on Spotify. All of our Kenobi episodes are on Spotify, all in order. You can listen to that. Give you about 5 hours of entertainment. I don't know. Shout out to Dallas's dad. Keeping that Spotify up and going for us.
Appreciate
Dallas,
you.
I am not putting that.
Extra huge.
Robert, I'm not putting that comment on the screen.
Damn, I missed it. What did it say? Bam. That's what's
And
up.
on that note, we will
Good
call
night,
her.
everybody.
You wear black jeans everywhere you go, bro.
All right. Till next time.
Yeah, later,
See you,
guys.
boys.
One more. All right.